Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3823 in Candy Crush Saga. If you find these videos helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So here we go, we have 18 moves to reach 1 star. It says 180,000 points, but I've played this before and I've beaten it, so it's giving me a target beyond this. So ignore that, that's not what we need 1 star. To me, it seems fairly obvious that we probably used to have more moves on this board to get this done, because I have ticking time bomb set at 25. Now, these time bombs don't hurt me because I only have 18 moves, so they're not going to blow up and ruin my chances of success. Other things might ruin my chances of success, but these guys won't. Unfortunately, though, they're also not going to help me very much because it used to be the point structure allowed us to get big points for matching a color bomb with the color of the most prevalent ticking time bomb. We've got more things set to come out, but we don't get that point structure anymore. I'm trying to figure out the best way to make color bombs and wrapped candies, and especially if I can figure out a way to get a color bomb wrapped combo. That seems to be the best point value for these points levels these days. If I go like this, I'm moving the orange in alignment, but I don't have, this orange would drop down too far. It would drop down 1, 2, 3, so that wouldn't work. Or I could move this purple over, and this purple would drop down 1, 2, 3, but then too far because the green would also come over and collapse and the orange would collapse. But let's go for that because it's a nice cascade. Now the other thing we have on this board are these sugar chests, and I do have sugar keys. And I'm not collecting them for this as much as I am for the color bombs. Although, having these open would be probably beneficial. The more real estate we have on the board, usually the better chance we have of making points. And sometimes, we always get the benefit of things we have on the board created but not yet collected, as long as it's available. These aren't necessarily available, but sometimes the keys will get popped. Those will become available, and thereby these will become available. It's very strange. It was never like that on the old platform. It's like that these days sometimes on some levels. So I'm hopeful we might see that. Trying to set up something cool and wonderful, but I'm not getting much help. And then we've got these licorice swirls on the board. They're problematic, but if I take one out, no new stuff should form, at least for a bit. Sometimes there's a 1 or a 2 turn delay. Sometimes they come down one at a time, and sometimes they stream. This has gone so poorly for me, but that's okay because every time I play, win or lose, I hope to learn something. And I can see that we need so much to happen on this board in order to get the points. It's kind of nice to have an epic fail every so often. People think that I get extraordinary luck. No, it's just that you see every single trial that you have, and you only see a couple of mine, usually with a win at the end. But look at this. Look at how many points we're gathering just in the very end by those color bombs. We did get those, so that shows that bit of information for me. This is still listed as a normal level, even though it looks like they've reduced the number of moves. That's my best guess going forward with that theory. But I like points levels on a regular basis. Oh, and I even have these striped candy dispensers that I'm sure I was using and not much paying attention to. But I'm going to keep going for this without the microphone on. I'll bring the microphone back up when I have something important to say, but it might be at the very end when we see the cascade actually giving us the win, because I think that's how this one is going to get done. See you in just a bit. Okay, second attempt going much better. I didn't really like the color bomb striped candy combo. It blew up the other color bombs I had, but look what I have here. This is what I think is going to put me over the edge for points. It seems to be the best value. So there we go. Now, if this is the first time you are beating this level and you get a star filled, then you're done. That's it. But if you've already beaten the level before, and of course I have, we already discussed that with the points, then it makes me play all of the moves. Doesn't matter. I'm not even looking for extra points at this time. I'm never worried about where I rank amongst my friends or whether or not I have 3 stars or 1 star. I just want to get done with the level, and that's what I want to teach you, is just how to move on to the next level. If you want to go for those extra stars and things like that, that's a fun project, but remember, they change these levels so often that sometimes they're set up where you can get 3 stars. It's actually possible. And then sometimes they obliterate those chances by changing the level and not really adjusting how many points you need to get 3. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.